Hello. Good morning, everybody. Well, now I'm going to start answering the questions for in worldwide community. First, I'm going to read off the questions, and then I'm going to start answering number one. So, number one, is Pakistan heading towards a civil war? Well, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. What I was saying from last year, though, as soon as I was coming on, the only type of war that, and I said that yesterday again too, the only type of war that any place should have is a civil war, a, a war where it's the people against the government. Now, is it something that should be done? No, I don't think so, because there's no real need to. You just got to know to handle business, and you won't need to do that. And any real leader, this is the thing, to me, to be a good real leader, you have to study everything. You have to, yeah, you ain't gonna be doing copying the mistakes of what people have done in the past. And that's all I see going on. This is what I'm saying. There's nobody that has my approach of just starting from the people, because the people is the answer. And even if you're starting with the people, you putting your people out in harm's way is like, I would never sign up for that. Like I'm saying, me myself, I bet you we would hardly or never even have to do a protest. Why? Because number one is I know how to handle things the right way, but number one, the petition. Now the petition can only go one of two ways. It can either go good or it could go bad. If it goes good, good. If it goes bad, we're prepared for that. If it goes bad, from they give a negative answer or they want to come taking too long, we send them back one time. Well, hey, we ain't having that. We're not going to wait so long. We need an answer within this time. That's the first test. That's them first testing you. And all of the other places done failed. But still, if they still want to push to some type of how, hey, I already got my social media already going. I'm now bringing all my attention to that every day. And then, if it's to say, because I don't know where that will be, once I got the money to go there myself, then I'm doing that to be there myself with the people. And whenever we got it's not like I would organize a protest and then I'm not even there in the protest. That's ridiculous. I ain't for that. And that is what I feel does be happening with a lot of protests. That was number one. If is Pakistan heading towards a civil war? Well, I'm gonna wait to see what my people is saying, and I'm gonna answer that there. Did you hear about the attacks going on in J&K Shopian? Now, with that, the only thing I'll say about that, they throwing around terrorists too much. That because who's getting killed? Poor people again. It's what would terrorists have to gain by doing that? It's not no terrorists. Did you hear about the poison? That's my opinion. Did you hear about the poison gas leak in porous laboratories which left 30 women unconscious? Coincidence. Did you know that 11% of the world's car accidents happen in India? Now you see, that's good to know, but that's not really valid for world news right now. Like, as in what's really going on in the world. Like, they should be more around in communities finding out, like, okay, why is this place still, yeah, so down or whatever. What yeah, that's the real story. This is something that the corporates is the fault of this. They put out so many cars. And this is the thing with licenses too. People like me, I know for sure, because hello me, I have never failed tests in my life. Even like here, the last test that they gave me, I passed that top of the class. That's just me. They're trying to tell me that I'm not good enough to drive. Basically, that I failed the test 3 times, not once. Once I could have said okay, cool. 3 times. You see, in the course of that, I now know more than I did then. You know, me, I ain't even gonna do that. The next time, all me personally, me, all I'm gonna do, but that's me. When I got my money, then again, all I'm gonna do is go drive on the road. That's it. What's me? I am comfortable with that. Yo, I ain't got nothing to do with it. You want license? Listen, I know my car is insured. I know I ain't caused no accident. I'm just moving from point A to point B. I'm paying my gas. I'm paying the road tax. And I'm proving that I could drive. Am I in an accident? So until you could come with something, but hey, listen, we'll go to court. I'll handle it there. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I don't do things the way you do it. No, I'm not attached to your government. No, so I ain't playing along with that bullshit. And this is why certain things does play out because me, I'll make an example out of everything. Because every time a police stops me, I will record it, so y'all see how that conversation goes, and you could follow and see how it plays out. That's what it is. This is the whole thing, people. Once you know to what extent they can go in the situation that you in, and you are prepared for it, that's all it is. Like if the situation is that at the end of the road is court, before they even got to start, you threaten them, hey, so what? We going court or what? Simple. They'll behave. With police, ask them their name and their badge number. And this is what needs to happen. The state's starting a little bit. Every time a police harasses you, you take the name and you start there. Because certain people they already know one time they're gonna stop. Like I proved that here with something like people came from the government. When I asked them their name and said that I would put them on the investigation, oh, they left quick, fast, and in a hurry. You know, I ain't playing with nobody. I'm just teaching everything that I know and why I am not scared of these bastards. You just gotta know though. Did you hear about the Queen's Jubilee? Yeah, it's very good for the islands. Yeah, man. Trinidad and Tobago. Yes. Yeah, man. Barbados too, I think it is. Yeah, everybody rooting to come free. Jamaica's gonna follow suit. We even got Australia and Canada. They watching the black people like, oh, but are you moving? Are you acting like that? Oh, well then, cool. We was just waiting on are you because again, that's Britain. Do I need to say more for my Facebook people? But that's Britain. No, no, no. In the 1200s, who was rulers of Britain? Go look that up. Little history left. A little history. You know, a little homework. Go and find out who was ruling Britain in the 1200s. Hello. I got time for one more question. I just said this. Did you hear about Trinidad and Tobago standing up to the royals? Yes, I did. Thank you. They're doing good. You see, the islands, my islands, need to do the same thing against Holland. But yeah, if they ain't set that off by the time I reach back, oh, you know what I'm gonna do, right? Um, that was 6, 7. Did you know that the UK is planning to? Yeah, I don't agree with this. Did you know that the UK is planning on settling a British Chamber of Commerce in Guyana? Now, everything that the government does, people can do. You just got to know how to set that up legally. What I mean by that, when I go home, I'm gonna find somebody, any Dutch company, whatever. Like the Dutch is probably doing the KVK thing there. We could set up our own. That's what I mean to say. People gotta have their own things because them things is them stealing your ideas. If you don't work out, which is the chances how you won't work out the first time, yeah, they still got that idea. It's there. It's the same kind of as a notary. It's your business. One is your business, the other one is your land. Look, these things need to be in Sabin's hands, not in foreigners. Dutch to me is foreigners.